Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 23 video. In today's episode, we're going to be rebuilding the Buffalo Bills per request from another one of my subscribers. As always, I always do your comments in order. I take a screenshot of them on my phone to keep track of them, do them in order. So let's see if we can hit a like goal today of 50 likes. I would appreciate it. Comment down below which team you want me to do next. But getting into this team, I would say it doesn't really need much of a rebuild at all because the team is already great. They had a great draft. Stealing Torrence in the second round, I honestly thought the Bills should have taken him in the first round, but they also got Dalton Kincaid, who was the best tight end in the first round. Well, the best tight end, period, in that draft. My opinion, some people say Michael Mayer, but I think it's Dalton Kincaid for sure. Or Torrence was the best offensive lineman in that class. I think some people may say John Michael Schmitz, but as of right now, he's going to be our right guard. I think two great additions to the team. Honestly, if they went Josh Downs there, that wouldn't have been a bad choice either, or even Joey Porter. That wouldn't have been a bad choice because they do need help on the secondary because they just got Tre'Davious White. Teron Johnson isn't bad at all. He's definitely underrated. I don't know how you pronounce this, but Kair, I believe is how you say his first name. And then Elm, is that I don't know. I'm retarded, but Elm or Kair hasn't really played that well, I would say. I mean, his rookie season, he just didn't get that many reps, but he could definitely still develop. He was their first round pick, 2 years ago? I would say a year ago. Yeah, a year ago because he's a rookie here in Madden, but he's not actually a rookie. They got Dorian Williams as well, who I thought was a good pick in the third round, but to replace, Tremaine Edmonds. I was about to say Terrell Edmonds, Tremaine Edmonds. Two superstar safeties is great. They got Taylor Rapp. I'm going to move Taylor Rapp from strong safety to right outside linebacker just because I have no use for him at second string strong safety. And if one of my safeties retires, I'll just put him back at safety. So for right now, he's going to start over AJ Klein. Matt Milano, super underrated. Should have made the Pro Bowl. I don't know why he didn't. Gregory Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Von Miller, who is great. AJ Epineza. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with him because they got Puna Ford too in front of him. I'm going to start AJ in front of him just because he does have the start dev and he has youth over him. But anyways, guys, apart from that, they should easily be a playoff team off the rip. Having Torrence and Dalton Kincaid, I think we're two great additions. But let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 5-1 top of the division. This is funny because I just finished a Dolphins rebuild, and the same day I'm now recording the Bills rebuild, but you guys are going to see it the next day. Scouting National Focus looks like there is a QB from Virginia Tech at the top. Doesn't matter to us, obviously, because we have the main man, Josh Allen. Scouting National Focus, let's see what we got here. We are going to go with... Man, what do we need? I would say DB would probably be our top need, maybe middle linebacker, because Dorian Williams is only normal dev in Madden, and he's a 68 overall, so he probably won't be able to develop, but let's see what we got here for the players ready to negotiate, as we have Damian Harris, who doesn't want to be here. I'm pretty sure his contract should be more than this, but we're negative 170K. Taylor Rapp's contract, I think, was bigger than this. I don't know their exact contracts. I'll probably have to look it up. But I think they should be longer than this. But as of right now, I'm not going to be able to re-sign them. A lot of people are saying James Cook is also the starter too. So if I can't re-sign these guys because of the money, I'm not going to force it and just give them the longer contracts because we are negative cap room. We don't necessarily need them. But anyways, apart from that, let's move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, finishing 10-7 second division. There's no way the Patriots take the division. Absolutely not. Stats and awards, let's see what we got. Josh Allen. Not good. 90 pass rating is not good. 16th best offense, first best defense in the NFL. 4,500 yards, 29. What? 18 interceptions is horrible, dude. Averaging more than an interception a game, like more like 1.1. 90 pass rating is not good, but hey, Damian Harris not doing good. 3.9 per carry is not good, but 10 touchdowns. Gabe Davis, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Really, Dalton Kincaid, good rookie season. Really, this is what Stephon Diggs is putting out for numbers? That's kind of stupid. Defensively, Taylor Rapp, 113 tackles for a loss, 15 for Gregory Rousseau, sacks 19.5 for Von Miller, 11.5 for Gregory Rousseau, and 3 interceptions for Taylor Rapp, 1 safety for Jordan Phillips, 0 defensive touchdowns. Unfortunate season for Josh Allen. Hopefully we can do something here against the Bungles. They lost to him last time. Probably going to get cracked, kind of like how DeMar Hamlin got cracked. It's just a joke. Bills fans, please don't kill me. We're here to face the Chargers, 28-25 as we beat the Bengals. Can we move on to the conference championship in year 1? No, like the Bengals don't move on to the conference championship in real life. Let's move in to the offseason. In the Chargers, I think win their first ever Super Bowl 23-21 against the Arizona Cardinals, which if it depends whether or not the Cardinals win or the Chargers win, didn't matter. Either one would have got a ring. Their first ring is what I meant to say. I don't know how to phrase this. Either way, if the Cardinals won, they would have got their first ring. If the Chargers won, they would have got their first ring. I'm stupid. It's stupid to say. Whatever. Joey Bosa wins the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP. There are no awards here for the Buffalo Bills, so no Dalton Kincaid Rookie of the Year. I mean, he didn't have a bad season. Definitely a good season for a rookie tight end, but nothing crazy, I would say. Dalton Kincaid is up to an 82 overall. That's nice to see. Anyone else get an upgrade? No. Defensively, what do we have? It looks like nobody gets an upgrade. Wow, that is unfortunate. Even Gregory Rousseau with 11.5 sacks. Let's move into the re-signings. In the AFC East, Von Miller retires? Nah. That's bad. Okay. Damian Harris had 3.9 per carry. I'm not re-signing him. Taylor Rapp, I wouldn't mind re-signing. I'm not paying him $15 million a year. I can assure you that. Here, Rapp, I'll give you a player friendly. See that? No, he wants to hit free agency. Have fun in free agency. I'm not paying you 12 to 15 million a year to be an average outside linebacker. And yeah, since now that we have no longer Von Miller, let's move into the free agency. After free agency, we got Bobby Wagner as a rental player. I think he'll solidify our middle linebacking problem just for a little bit. And we also got Dalton Risner as our left guard to improve our offensive line. Let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up defensive back Tyquan Jennings out of South Carolina, 5'10", 196, hidden development, 93 speed, 92 acceleration is good for a DB. A block shedding, A catching, B man coverage. He looks pretty good. In the second round, I'm picking up right outside linebacker Terrell Wayne out of Florida State. Hidden dev, 6'1", 231. Solid athleticism, but 90 speed and 90 agility. I mean, 90 acceleration, 90 agility is pretty good skills. A awareness, B, and A pursuit looks pretty good. This is the team after the draft and free agency. I feel like we had a pretty good free agency. Getting another piece to our offensive line was a pretty good move. Move Dalton Kincaid up back to the starter. Looks like the AI picked up this guy named Johnson. I'm going to start him as the, I don't want to go to Gabe Davis. I'm going to start him as the 3. Hardy's going to be the 4. How tall is this guy? 5'11", 196, 82 speed, but 92 acceleration. Is he going to be in the slot? He is not going to be in the slot. Why is Dalton Kincaid there? I don't know why. Anyways, defensively, Wayne is a 73 overall. Jennings is also a 73 overall. We're going to move him to DB number 2. AJ Epineza is going to move to the right defensive end here to replace Von Miller. Fortunately, not that good of a replacement, but he's what we have. Got Ed Oliver. I guess I need to get another defensive tackle. Picked up this guy in the 3rd round. Not crazy, but not bad either. But this is what we got for the team. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with what we have. Jennings is going to be in the slot as well. Wayne, I'm fine with being there. AJ Epineza, I would like to play at my right rush end, but I guess not. Anyways, let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 3-4, and this just proves in Madden that you have to have an elite edge rusher and a good running back, or else your team will be terrible in simulation. Like, it's literally about running back and edge rushers in Madden simulation, and quarterbacks sometimes, but if you have an elite running back, you will do good. So, scouting national focus is going to be running back for this, just because it hugely matters in simulation, as I said before. Let's see what we got for the players ready to negotiate. As we have Micah Hyde, I, of course, want you back 2-year deal, and he needs a bigger fit. Bro, you have a high interest. What? Gabe Davis doesn't want to be here. I'm not going to hold him. Do want Ed Oliver back. Give him a 5-year deal. He resigns. Deontay Hardy doesn't want to be here. That's fine. AJ Epineza, I kind of want him back if he does settle for a smaller deal. If Gabe Davis doesn't want to be here, I'm not going to hold him, as I said. And I can't even afford to pay Jordan Poyer. But anyways, apart from that, let's move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, missing the playoffs at 7-10. Thank you, EA, for your marvelous game that you make each and every year. If you don't have a good running back, that's raps. Your team sucks. 30th best offense and the 4th best. Okay, defense don't win championships. It's evidently not in Madden. 4,500 yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 97 pass rating is good. James Cook did terrible. Stephon Diggs, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Gabe Davis, 6 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. Looking at it defensively, Matt Milano, 123 tackles. Tackles for a loss, 20 for Gregory Rousseau. Sacks, 17.5 for Gregory Rousseau, 9 for Ed Oliver. Rousseau is definitely going to get superstar dev. Trey White gets 2 interceptions. Safeties is 1 for AJ Epineza and 0 defensive touchdowns. So this just goes to show you that unless you have an elite edge rusher or you don't have if you don't have a running back, your team's just going to suck offensively. Let's just move into the offseason. And the Chiefs beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Drew Tranquill wins the Super Bowl MVP. Dak Prescott wins the league MVP. Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're listening, that's never going to happen. Gregory Rousseau wins Defensive Player of the Year, so I'm immediately going to push him to an X Factor. If you win Defensive Player of the Year, you're automatically getting X Factor. I don't care what anyone says. You are 100%. But offensively, is there any upgrades? Johnston only has star dev. That's fine. We're about to lose Gabe Davis. No, there's no offensive upgrades. Defensively, Gregory Rousseau, he goes up to a superstar, but I'm going to make him an X-Factor. Whenever you win a yearly award that's like Defensive Player of the Year, that means you are the best defensive player in the entire league, and it's not a debate. So you are the best player in the entire league. Defensive player in the entire league, that means you should be an X-Factor. But star dev for Wayne and also star dev for Jennings, but that's not bad. Poyer has regressed pretty hard, so I'm probably not even going to resign him. But anyways, let's move into the resignings. In the AFC East, Lawrence Guy retires for the Patriots. Who cares? Let's see what we have for the players ready to negotiate. We're going to have Micah Hyde, who no longer has an interest just because we're probably just... Yikes. I'm going to do player-friendly, 2-year deal. Very player-friendly, and he resigns on that. Jordan Poyer is just going to walk. He's an 83 overall. I'm not going to overpay for him. Gabe Davis, I'm not going to pay you more. I'm not paying you over $15 million a year on this team. I don't have the money. AJ Epineza, I would like back. It's kind of expensive, but I feel like I kind of have to do it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see what we have in free agency. If I can't get them, then I'll go back after AJ Epineza. But let's get into free agency. After free agency, went out, got the X-Factor running back I needed. X-Factor Derrick Henry, 97 overall. Signed him on a huge contract, but thank God the rebuild only 4 years. Also got Grant Delpit to replace, Jordan Poyer. Yeah, I don't know why I was blanking, but let's move into the draft. So I'm going to be trading back in the draft from pick number 11 to pick 30 and getting a projected pick 21 from the Niners next year and a this year's third round pick from the Niners. So I'm going to accept this. In the first round, after I traded back, I'm picking up defensive end Brian Geddes out of Ohio State. Normal dev, 90 strength, though, is really good. A tackle, A block, shedding B power moves. Like, this looks like a good player for sure. I don't know why he only has normal dev. In the second round, I'm picking up middle linebacker Chris Abraham out of Texas A&M. Hidden dev, 6'3", 241, 86 speed, 86 acceleration. Great skills across the board, especially for a second round pick, and he's definitely going to replace Bobby Wagner. And with the Niners' third round pick, I'm picking up right guard Ty Oakman out of Alabama. 85 strength, hidden dev, 6'4", 314. I'm going to move him to right tackle. His skills seem pretty good too, A's and B's across the board. And in the fourth round, I'm picking up wide receiver Carlos Potts out of LSU, 85 speed, 89 acceleration, kind of slow, but he's 6'3", 230 pounds. Hidden dev, he has F's on the board, but I saw B release and I saw that it was really tall, so hey, it works for me as hidden dev. And in the fifth round, I'm picking up middle linebacker Matthew Harrison out of Washington State. I accidentally picked him. I saw he had poor strength and was about to back out, but I clicked A. Hey, it works out. He has hidden dev, B zone coverage. That's kind of his only good attribute, but hey, he has hidden dev. And here we are after the draft. Oakman is a 73 overall. He's probably going to go down whenever I move him to right tackle. But hey, for a third round pick that we got from the Niners for trading back, I'll definitely take that. Definitely a good pick in my opinion. Dalton Kincaid, of course, is going to start. I might trade Dawson Knox. Is he taking up cap room on this team? Hopefully he's not. If he is, I don't need 2 tight ends. Yeah, I don't want to pay him $15 million a year to be a second string tight end, because in real life, double tight ends make sense. But in Madden, guess what? They have no value. So is anyone willing? I'm sure there's a team willing to trade away a first round pick for Dawson Knox. Dolphins are in negative cap room. Any other team that has high interest? Jaguars, Jets want him. Can you give me pick 13 for him? I don't think you will. Yeah, they're not going to do that, but give me a first and a 2 and a 5. Would that work? Yeah, 2 and a 5 for Dawson Knox as he's heading off to the Jets. I'm not paying him $15 million a year whenever I can pay a rookie with superstar dev nothing. So that's that. Potts is going to be. Did we get Kayshon Boutte? Why? Cut him. He shouldn't be here. He should be on the Patriots. Okay, I guess the Patriots cut him, and then we signed him. Okay, interesting. So we got that. Deontay Hardy walked. I didn't even notice. Potts is going to move up to receiver 3. Oakman's going to move up here, and Oakman's a 73 overall tight end. What a baller. James Cook, Derrick Henry, Nyheim Hines, Gilliam, and defensively, Abraham is a 74 overall. We're still going to have him at second string as a rotation. Harrison's a 74. Dorian Williams is going to get moved to the bottom just because he doesn't have the dev trait like the others. And wow, really unfortunate that, Geddes is a good overall, but it's really, really unfortunate. Why is that glitching out? It's really unfortunate that he's not a star dev or better, and I've just been missing on my defensive tackle picks as well. I need to move Geddes to the rush right end, or or else he won't ever get anything done. Third down running back is going to be Derrick Henry. I don't care if Nyheim Hines is the higher overall at third down running back, but need to change this depth chart so that way my right end can potentially get defensive rookie of the year. Right end, where is he? Where's Geddes? Why is he all the way down there? I don't care if he's a 67 overall rush end, bro. Just make him the starter. I need him to get rookie of the year. Anyways, apart from that, it is now time to move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark. As we are 5-1 top of the division, this completely proves my rushing theory with unless you have a good running back, your team won't succeed. That's just how it is. Maybe it's because I'm in the Dallas scheme, but Dallas, I mean, yeah, they have, Tony Pollard, but still, Tony Pollard isn't like an X factor in Madden, so I don't understand how the Cowboys dominate simulation whenever I have the Cowboys offensive scheme. What do I want here? I feel like I'm good on offense. Defensive tackle, I need to pair something along with Ed Oliver. And what do we have for the scouting national focus? We are going to have Mike White. Let's go, baby. Gregory Rousseau doesn't want to be here. I don't care. Holding you against your will. You're staying here. Matt Milano, same deal. I want him 3 years. He resigns. Deion Dawkins, my franchise left tackle, needs to stay. Even though he doesn't want to be here, he resigns. I'm just passing out these contracts more than your mom gets passed around. Dalton Kincaid. He should be on a 5-year deal because he is a rookie, a first-round rookie, so he should get a 5th-year contract. So he should not be on a 3-year deal. Save that. Change him. Teron Johnson doesn't want to be here, so I'm not going to hold him at gunpoint because he's not crazy. Bobby Wagner, I already have a replacement. I want Tyler Bass, but he doesn't want to be here, so I'll just draft a kicker. Mitch Morse, I feel like I can just draft someone that's going to be similar to the same overall that I don't have to pay. Don't need a fullback, and he doesn't even want to be here. Nyheim Hines, I don't need. I have James Cook. Yeah, I don't need these guys. They can all walk if they don't want to be here. I wouldn't mind re-signing Teron Johnson, but he just doesn't want to be here. So let's move to the playoffs. Here we are finishing 13-4 top of the division. Coming off a loss to the Jets, that's fine. We still got a first-round bye. Stats and awards, Josh Allen still sucks. 16th best offense. I don't know what's wrong. 5th best defense. It's not the scheme. I've used the Dallas offense so many times. I don't know what's the problem. 4,300 yards, 25 touchdowns to 14 receptions, not a good ratio. 89 passer rating, worse than the previous season by 0.1. Derrick Henry, 23 touchdowns, 5.4 per carry, 1,600 yards. This is why we made it to the playoffs. I guess Josh Allen just sucks in simulation. Stephon Diggs, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Dalton Kincaid, 6 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards. Good season for him. Matt Milano, 122 tackles for a loss, 18 for Gregory Rousseau. Sacks, 18.5 for Gregory Rousseau, 12 for Brian Geddes. That's definitely star dev. Interceptions, 5 for Tre'Davious White. Safeties, 1 for Gregory Rousseau. Defensive touchdowns is 0. 12 sacks in a rookie season? Yes, please. Geddes is good, even though he doesn't have star dev. He's about to. Let's see what we got. The 11-6 Pittsburgh Steelers were only 1 overall higher than them, so it wouldn't be too bad if we lost to them. But we are going to beat them here in the conference championship against our biggest enemy, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 5 overalls higher than us, but of course, in Madden, overall means nothing because the AI is retarded. But let's move into it. Here we are against the Kansas City Chiefs as we have home field advantage. 7-7 start. Wow, it looks like Josh Allen is actually doing stuff in the playoffs. Who would have ever guessed? As it is 10-10. I'm kidding. I'm a Ravens fan. Don't get salty, Bills fans. It's just a joke. Please spare me. Spare me of your comments. 13-24, 21-24, 31. Oh my God. Bills said, nah, we ain't gonna let that slide. 28-38 as we're going to be moving on to the Super Bowl as this is a successful rebuild. Here we are in the Super Bowl here to face the Detroit Lions. Imagine if you told someone that the next Super Bowl is going to be the Bills and the Lions, but you told them that like 5 years ago. You'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? Anyways, let's see what we got. We have on the upgrades. Okay, I thought that was a superstar for Potts, but Potts is only a star dev. That's fine. Receiving core seems fine. Oakman for a 3rd round pick. Hey, starting right tackle seems pretty good to me. Defensively, ooh, Geddes goes from normal to superstar. That's very rare for that to happen. Hey, I'm not going to complain. That's cool with me. Cool with me across the board. Abraham is a 77 star. I don't know what Harrison is, but he probably won't develop in time, so he's just going to be depth. That's fine with me. But let's see what we got against the Detroit Lions to see which team can get their first ever Super Bowl win. Neither of these teams have won a Super Bowl yet, so let's move into it. Here we are against the Detroit Lions. 3-0 start for the Lions, and it is 6-0. Okay, defense is still holding them 3 points. That's fine. Okay, 14-6. Offense just had to get warmed up. 14-16, 17-16 at halftime. We're up by 1. 24-16. 24-22, they didn't get the 2-point conversion. 31-29 now. Come on, 34-29. This is getting antsy. They're getting close to the red zone. 4th down. End game drive. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. Keep running the ball. Big field goal kick. And I think that's going to be wraps for us. 34-29 as the Bills end their drought. They went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost all 4 Super Bowls. So now they get their first ever Super Bowl victory against the Detroit Lions. Let's see who your Super Bowl MVP is. Your Super Bowl MVP is Stephon Diggs. Very rare for the receiver to get it. Usually for the receiver to get it, the quarterback has to throw a lot of interceptions, which Josh Allen kind of did for the past simulations. Russell Wilson gets his first ever league MVP on the Broncos. And the Bills, Brian Geddes gets Defensive Rookie of the Year. We've already looked into the team upgrades. Let's get to the re-signings. In the AFC East, Bobby Wagner retires with a Super Bowl win. That is the perfect ending for him. Let's see what we got for the players ready to negotiate. I want to try to maintain this team the best I can. Even if they don't want to be here, I want to maintain them because they are a Super Bowl winning team. So even if they don't want to be here, I'm going to just give them player-friendly contracts because, again, we're a Super Bowl winning team. I don't want to change anything except Mitch Morse. He can walk. I don't need him. Being a 76 overall, sure. My fullback, you want player-friendly? Sure. He resigns. Nyheim Hines, I don't need a third-string running back. This guy can leave since we have Geddes. Poona Ford is not even bad depth. I'm fine with him re-signing. And anyone else here? I'm pretty sure I have 2 first-round picks now, don't I? Because the Niners. So, yeah, I'm just going to skip out on free agency and get to the draft. And with the Niners first-round pick that I got for trading back, hidden dev center Peter Harper out of Ole Miss, 6'3", 317, 86 strength, A's and B's across the board. That's what I would that's what I like to see. He is going to be Mitch Morris's replacement. And here we are after the draft. Our center is a 74 overall. It looks like the CPU picked up another quarterback. Northcutt. Who is this? Is he a fullback? No, he's a tight end that the AI picked up. I stopped picking after the 2nd round. Probably picked him in the 3rd round. So, hey, another Dawson Knox replacement that we don't have to pay. Defensively, looks like the AI picked up this guy named Ridley. I got this guy in the 1st round. Yeah, at the end of the 1st round with my 1st round pick, I just didn't show him because we only had normal dev. I always miss on these defensive tackles. I can't ever draft their dev. It used to be so much easier in previous years, but hey, he's a good overall, so it's fine. It looks like Jennings never really developed, but he's a good 3. The team looks great. Really not much different from the previous season. Should still be a playoff team. So let's move into the 4th and final year and the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs once again proving my theory with Derrick Henry. You just have to have a great running back, and then your team will succeed in simulation. So 13-4 top the division, 1st round biostats and award. Did Josh Allen suck again? Oh, wow, he actually did good. 16th best offense. And defensively, we are 4th. Okay, good stuff. We have the 4,400 yards is what I meant to say. And is that 4,400 yards? I'm just blanking. 39 touchdowns to 4 interceptions is a great season. 111 pass rating. Finally, he's doing something in simulation. Derrick Henry, 17 touchdowns, 5.1 per carry, 1,300 yards. Stephon Diggs, 100 receptions, almost 1,500 yards. And 16 touchdowns is great. Dalton Kincaid, 7 touchdowns, 1,000 yards, his first 1,000-yard season. Shedding a tear. He looks so great. Defensively, Matt Milano, 119 tackles. 3 players with over 100 tackles is great. And tackles for a loss, 17 for Geddes and Ed Oliver. Sacks, 16 for Gregory Rousseau, 15 for Ed Oliver. That should be superstar for Ed Oliver. Geddes was only 6.5, but still good season with 17 tackles for a loss. 4 interceptions for Grant Delpit. Safeties on the team is 0. Safeties on the team is 0. Defensive touchdowns is 0 is what I meant to say. Dude, I stutter every video. If you guys are new to the channel, sorry. It's just the way it is. Let's see what we got in the the divisional round. The 9-8 Jaguars. They're only 3 overalls lower. Wouldn't be too upset if we lost. We already won the Super Bowl. And we do lose 14-13. Really only putting up 13 points? I guess Josh Allen sells us again. Derrick Henry does not come in clutch for us. Unfortunate. But anyways, guys, apart from that, this is going to be a successful rebuild because we did win the Super Bowl. So let me know which team you guys want me to rebuild next down in the comments below as the Chiefs blow out the Lions in the Super Bowl as they go 0-2 in their first 2 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes wins the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP. Who knows? The Lions could go 4 Super Bowls in a row like the Bills and lose all 4. You never know. But let's see what we got for the roster upgrades before we end out the video. Offensively, Northcutt is a superstar dev. The AI is just better at drafting than me. 2nd string quarterback is a star dev. And our center is a star dev. Defensively, Ed Oliver does get superstar dev. Grant Delpit gets superstar dev. That's nice to see. Teron Johnson gets star dev. And Ridley, the rookie, has star dev as well. Harrison also has star dev. But anyways, guys, apart from that, let me know which team, again, you want me to rebuild down below. Josh Allen is a 99 overall. And yeah, apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next one.